Hey guys, so today we're going to continue looking at our website, and just a quick note about color. Let me just close this out here. So this is where we left off last time. We left off with these little links that would take us to the various sections in our page, and we're just going to add a little more style, just because we're focusing on design, a little more style to it. What I want you guys to do is I want you to search for a picture that basically repeats. So if you look at this picture right here, the cute floral pattern is what it's called. Essentially what it is just a rectangle that has various little kind of gewgaws on it, and what you can do is you can see that if you look over here, it has this little flower kind of clipped off at the side, and then on the other side, directly in line with it, there's another flower there. The whole idea is that if you put them side by side, they'll just seamlessly repeat. And we can, we'll design some of our own later on. But basically what we want to do is we want to apply that to the background. So here's the background before, and here's the background after we'll get done. It'll have this little repeating background there. And we'll talk about how we kind of allow that to shine through when we come on to our other stuff. So this is my Web 2 right here. So I'll just right click on this and say open with Notepad. Okay, nope. This is Web. Open with Notepad. So go ahead and open it up. And go ahead and search. Just go ahead and put into Google repeating background image, and I just put down free, and you can just look on your images, and you're looking for one that doesn't have a watermark, and you're definitely looking for one that you can actually access without without having to click on a thing and it'll be like gone, right? And I want to see if I try to download this, the one that if I click on the link it won't, but it shows up. Okay, so those things can work as well. But essentially you want to have that, and you want to save it. So don't just copy it, save it, and place it in the same folder as your HTML project. So you want to make sure they're side by side in the same folder. Okay, so let's just go through, go into our style here, and let's go ahead and erase the word color from background color and put the word image. And then we'll put the phrase URL, Universal Resource Locator, right? And we'll put in quotation marks the name exactly as it's seen in your folder here with the file extension, right? And so if I were to hover over this, I could see this is a JPG file. So the extension is .jpg. So I'll put that in there. I'll put cute-floral- I want to say it's repeat. Yep. Repeat.jpg, and I'll put that in quotes, and I'll close out the parentheses. It's really important that you close out all the openings that you do, right? So I'll save that, and I'll refresh it, and there it is, right? And so if I extend this out, you can see it just kind of repeats, and it repeats seamlessly both top and bottom. Okay, so with that done, I want this to shine through. The buttons are fine the way they are, but I want the rest of this to sort of shine through here. So I'm going to go ahead and brighten up the text as well. Let's see if I can brighten up the text to say white. So instead of say EF, 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 I'll just say FF, 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 which is going to be just white. And so we may want to add a drop shadow to that, but that's never mind. We'll take care of that later. All right, so let's just go through here, and we're going to go to our divs. And we could easily add in our divs this attribute called opacity. But watch what happens when I put like maybe 80% opacity. So I'm going to say 0.8 for the opacity because it's from 0 to 1. And you notice that everything, even the text, becomes less opaque. So it becomes hard to read. So let's go ahead and just undo that. Save that. I just want the color to be a little more opaque. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my HTML color picker. And I'm going to see if I can't copy this color into the div background color. So I'm going to copy this value here and paste it into my color picker. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the RGB values. And the way we're going to explain how this works is we're going to erase everything, including the hashtag, and we're going to type the letters RGB along with the word A. So the word A, so it's red, green, blue. These are the combinations of red, green, blue. It's like out of 250, I think. And in parentheses, we're gonna copy these values down. So this is 143, 193, 17. That's 143, 193, 170. And then for the last value, for the A stands for alpha channel. Remember, alpha channel refers to the idea of transparency. So PNGs have it, vectors have it, all these different things have it, and we'll put 0.8 for that. Save that. Cover here and refresh the page. And what we'll do now is we'll do the same thing to section 2. Section 2 has its own. So I'll once again do that same thing. I'll just paste this into the color picker. And I'll copy these values here. And I'll put the letter A here. And then at the very end, I'll put a comma, 0.8. Save that. There we go. So here's what we did. We've taken we've created a background image. So once again, we want something that repeats, not a single image that's self-contained that will like sort of tile, that will look like a bunch of images side by side. We want a repeating image. We want to make our divs, the background color of our divs, transparent, so that it'll be easier to see the image behind it. Think of this like a trading card where you have like you want the words on there to not to take up as you not want to obscure the image as much as possible, and so that's so see if you can't apply that, and you can submit it to D2L, and I'll see it there. So very neat. Can't wait to see you guys produce.